You.
Pre-show, tree
It's
show?
not Jinx. That is someone trying to tap dance, I think. Okay, let's go.
Amazing. You open the stream, hold tight for 2 seconds.
Yep.
I just gotta get there so that I can mod it. Okay, what's this? Yeah, I don't care about that. Channel. Oh, muting. Get out of here. Okay. Ooh. I'm here. Fastest pre-show tree show ever. Let's go.
Yep. Hello, on the second Sundas of New Life, we had a Snugpod speedrun.
Yeah, we did. Oh, as I pull my mic out of my... pull my microphone out of my system. Ah! Oh, goodness. How are you, Glenn?
Yep. Oh, I'm good. You?
Same. I'm in recovery mode today.
I am good minus the, what is it, limited time we have right now.
Yes, it's true. We are actually doing a speed run. It feels like speed run no death hard mode right now.
It does. I stepped on caltrops on my way to the desk in the dark. It was great.
That's the worst. The worst. Oh my goodness. Well, since we're in a speed run, what have you been up to?
I was gonna skip on the silliness, but I'm not gonna skip on the silliness since it's just us. So boobs so suck. And do you know how long this week has been?
I don't know, but it sounds like, do you know how long I've been looking for you?
Last week I told you guys I was almost done with that shirt for Stuga. I was wrong. I was wrong. Sewing anything like boob shaped is annoying, and then when you're sewing, like, there's that general vicinity, right? And it's like, this is an awkward conversation. You don't expect people to stare at your boobs, but like that's the stitching and stuff you're doing right there is high up and it's more noticeable, so you got to like, it can't look like March of the Drunken Ants. You actually have to do straight stitches. And think like a Celtic knot puzzle or something. That's how you're having to put it together, because there's this joke cosplay has been turning into one of the more complex patterns I've ever had to make.
Oh, goodness.
But yeah, so that's what I've been up to. That's it. And killing dragons.
Yeah, you did. We did great last night.
You want to tell us about it?
Yeah, sure will. Okay, so what have I been up to this week? Well, there's been some in-game stuff. It was kind of eventful. I worked on some Golden Pursuits. I got an Arcanist on PC to level 50 for the skill styles to claim over there, so I've got to do that on my PlayStation account next. I got to be home in order to do that, though. And yeah, we did Extra Life for Lore Seekers yesterday. I talked about it last week, but yesterday we did it. We did about a 13-hour stream, and we raised $2,000. It was amazing. I still can't believe it. I've been like on a cloud all day. So, and it wasn't for like its problems. Like we had Peanut started the stream, and about 45 minutes to an hour in, we lost power at his house. And then I had to do the stream, and he never came back because his power never came back on, poor guy. So he did a fantastic job modding on the backside of everything. And Matt jumped in, Minwee Pro jumped in to help me with the actual on-stream stuff. And we had a multi-platform event where we hunted dragons with the PlayStation peeps. And earlier in the day, for a donation, I did my first time healing ever, and it was Cloud Rest +3 with a level 4 character and no gear. So that was a great time.
That's not the first time I've seen that happen.
Yeah, and I got the achievements. I got the Trial Healer achievement as well as finishing Cloud Rest +3 with a level 4 naked character. All right, sure.
was very proud of you.
Yeah.
I was less proud of Peanut for constantly ignoring the blue bar of death.
Oh, bless. Yeah, it was fun. It was a great time. We had so much fun. I did some lore readings, we did some naked dungeon runs, we did that stuff. It was just great. So, it was a fantastic day and I blinked and 13 hours went by. And we got to the $2,000 literally like the last probably 5 minutes of stream. So, it was really awesome. And that also means that I get the amazing, cool, I'm so excited extra life controller.
What
So,
type of controller are you choosing?
well, obviously it's a PlayStation 5 controller. I'm just saying. So, for me, that makes the most sense because that's what I use everywhere. I
It
use it.
does, because you can use PlayStation 5 controllers on PC now.
Yep.
Yep.
So, plus Xbox controllers to me, personal preference, they feel weird in my hands. That's all.
They're
So,
just big.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
yeah,
it
I
is.
feel it.
As I don't
Yeah.
feel like my hands with the sticks line up very well. I'm a weirdo, I guess. I don't know.
That and it's easier to put, like, if you're healing and, like, you're struggling or something, or let's say you're doing tipsy trials, it's easier to play with a PlayStation controller one-handed. Like, I can heal one-handed. It works
Me
with
too,
a PlayStation
yesterday.
controller. With an Xbox controller, not so much.
Yeah, me too, yesterday, because I only had one skill. Whatever the first skill is in the resto line was the only one I had. I
So
just
proud of
kept
you.
doing that over and over again.
I'm
Hey,
so proud of you.
people didn't die that badly. Pretty good for Cloud Risk plus 3. Oh gosh. Anyway, so that's what it was. We had a great time. We had some people raid in too, and I could not be more thankful for them. I'm gonna do like more of a thank you release for all those people at some point in the future. And yeah, that's it. It was pretty great.
Also, I have to say thank you to my secret orc father person, because one of the other guilds I'm in with the foxes, they did secret orc father, and
Yeah.
I put in my wish list of things that I wanted, and they sent me like 200 of every type of bait. And I'm just like,
What?
aww, because that's what I wanted.
Oh,
I wanted bait for fishing.
that is so cool.
So
So great.
that was a lovely new life gift.
What a great thing. Very cool. Oh, goodness.
All right,
Well,
now we have news. There's
yeah.
so much news.
Speaking of
Like,
new life,
all right, let's start with that one.
let's do it.
Celebrate a year gone by with New Life's festival, special quests, and rewards. The 2024 New Life Festival in-game event begins at 10 a.m. EST on Thursday, December 19th, and continues until 10 a.m. EST on Tuesday, January 7th, 2025. Wow, it takes a whole year. During this year's
Yes.
festivities, you can earn a variety of jolly rewards, including New Life boxes, XP boosts, event tickets, and more. During the New Life Festival, you will automatically enjoy a 100% boost to XP gain whenever you log into game, with no extra steps required. If you'd like to join the party and toast the passing of another year with seasonal zest, complete the following New Life introductory quest and collect Bretta's Bottomless Mead Mug memento via the following steps. 1. Open the Crown Store and acquire the free quest, The New Life Festival. You can also pick up this quest by speaking with Bretta at the New Life Festival tent in Eastmarch. You can instantaneously transport yourself to Bretta using the portal located at any Impresario tent location. 2. Complete the introductory quest to receive Bretta's Bottomless Mead Mug memento. You won't need to acquire Bretta's Bottomless Mead Mug if you finished the quest during a previous year. 3. Enjoy your endless supply of winter spiced mead. If it were only that easily, I would be a very happy elf. After wrapping up the event's introductory quest, you'll unlock 10 special New Life Festival daily quests, 9 from Bretta and 1 from Petronius Gallius. The pair will task you to travel across the vastness of Tamriel and share seasonal merriment with its denizens. Quest for the Fest. Whenever you complete one of the 10 daily quests, you'll be rewarded with a New Life Festival box. Contained inside these seasonal cases is the chance to receive the following rewards: an assortment of alchemy crafting materials, New Life Festival toys, Wolfsbane incense, one of the following: a skin changer motif page, New Life Festival recipes, New Life furnishings, Deep Winter charity writs, or Imperial charity writs, and a bolt of Winter Storm cloth. If you've already earned a bolt of Winter Storm cloth that day, a Morning Star Frostwear outfit style page or Evergreen Armor outfit style page will be given instead. New, the rune box for the surprising snow globe memento. A chance to receive this increases based on how many bolts of New Life winter storm robes you have earned. Impresario and event tickets. The first New Life Festival quest you complete each day will reward 3 event tickets in addition to the reward box. You can earn up to a colossal 60 event tickets by the event's end. This is my favorite event of the year. Don't forget, you can only ever hold up to 12 event tickets in your inventory at once. During the New Life Festival, the Impresaria will update her stock with the following items. All components for this year's Morphing collectibles. A new all 5 Haven of the Companions home fragments. So it's Metamarco's key that we get now, and so now we'll have all of them. New fragments for the New Life Winter Storm Robes costume. New Surprising Snow Globe Memento Room Box. New Life Festival grab bag, full of many past things. The Imparciaro group repair kits and companion guild commendations. New Life Festival is your big chance to pick up all 5 fragments needed to construct the Haven of the 5 Companions home, which we have reviewed in a past episode. Additionally, the Impresario's colleague, Nenular, the Indrake vendor, has the following items available for purchase with event tickets. Narcissan Indrake feathers, pure snow Indrake berries, crimson Indrake berries, frostlight Indrake pet, and rosethorn Indrake pet. Lastly, the Impresario's assistant is offering the following. You can also acquire with event tickets: Unstable Monolith pet fragments, Soulfire Dragon Illusion pet fragments, Kavachian incense, and Draconic Quasigrift mount fragments. Make merry in the new year. It will soon be time to usher away 2024 and ring in the new year, so why not hop into ESO and do it festival style?
Yes. So good. And you know what else is festive? Since we're doing a speed run, I'm going for it. The cozy cooking stream that Jess and Gina did the other day.
Which already happened, and so it was on December 13th at 1 p.m. EST. Now, this was posted on December 11th. So, of course, in between there, we have an entire week, which, of course, we could have posted this on one of our socials for you to look at, but if you're already looking at socials for news, you would have saw this on their official socials. So, we're just going to tell you it happened, and you got a drop if you joined. Congratulations.
Yep. And go watch it, because it's pretty fun to watch Gina and Jess cook. It should still be
Jess takes it so seriously. She is, like, ready for those things. It's great.
I love it. Oh, goodness. All right. There's also an ESO Plus event going on currently now through December 19th.
No, it is now
20th.
Through December. No, yes, it is through December 20th. So make sure you take advantage of it for that first day of New Life Festival.
Yes. So this will give you full access to 20 DLC camebacks, new zones, quests, dungeons, and more. It also includes the group dungeons. Go ahead.
The one big thing that you need to know about this, that's you don't get companions. You do not get companions during the free trials. Mm-hmm. Sorry, you don't. But otherwise, you get to enjoy all the fun stuff.
Yes. You get everything else but that.
Yep. Decorate your house, fill up your craft bags, clean out your coffers.
Double your transmutes. Boom.
Do all the things.
But
you don't get a companion.
The things. So what's going on right now? The reason it was extended today, well, there's a little bit of, probably more time than we have to cover that, but there was a massive problem with the servers, and pretty much everything was down for a day.
We're almost there. We can just jump to that.
Yeah. Well, oh yeah, I see that you put it down here. Let's go ahead and still talk about the Vanquish thing, because I'm actually going to go to that on the 20th.
Me. I'm going to watch it on the Bethesda stream and earn myself a crate.
You do it, and I'll be sitting there next to them. So there is a group called Vanquish, and every year they do a version of A Christmas Carol. This year they are doing Clear the Humbug from Your Heart by watching Vanquish perform Investigator Vale and Entangled Carol. So it says, tune in for a special live stream as Vanquish gets into the festive spirit with their annual ESO-inspired performance based on a holiday classic. We have a seasonal invitation for you. Join us on the Bethesda channel this December 20th at 8:30 p.m. EST to watch the guild Vanquish and share an ESO-themed story inspired by Charles Dickens. Dickens' famous holiday story, A Christmas Carol. The performance takes place in a customized in-game home in the style of an amphitheater, but don't worry about visitor limits. You can catch it all with us on the official Bethesda Twitch channel. Additionally, Twitch drops will be enabled throughout the live stream, so be sure to link your accounts before tuning in. Adaptations based on the classic tale have become a tradition for Vanquish, and this year will be the 5th anniversary of the Social Guild's festive stage play. Want to know more? Check out the event history and more of the Guild and with all they do for the ESO fam on their official Guild site, which is linked. It says you can also watch previous performances of their seasonal shows here. So, yeah, I got invited to do this year. I'm super excited, and it just, I guess, happens to be on the same night that they're doing the Bethesda stream. So maybe you'll see my character sitting there. I'm not sure. I love this stuff. It's so impressive. They do
Hey, guess what?
full set changes. What?
We speedran so fast that you still have me for like another 28 minutes.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible. Killed it. We did so great.
But we didn't kill it as bad as the servers. Oh, now we can talk about it.
Ouch, that hurts me.
All right, so these have not been addressed in the official news, but if for those of our listeners who tend not to go in the forums, there have been a couple tagged posts that talk from some devs that talk about the why things were down and why we get some lag and stuff lately. And so we're just gonna read through those for you.
Yes.
First, we're gonna start with a post by Kevin, the community manager. And it says, "Hello everyone. As communicated earlier, we now have all live mega servers online available to players. We understand the outage was frustrating, but we want to thank you for your patience as we work to bring the game back online. We are extending the current ESO Plus free trial by 1 day to December 20th, 2024. Additionally, we will be enhancing the first 2 days of January 2025 daily login rewards. They will consist of the following. On day 1, you get 1,000 Seals of Endeavor. On day 2, you get 5 Grand Coast Experience Scrolls, 150 XP Experience Scrolls. We appreciate those who expressed kind words of encouragement during the process, and thank you for your patience as we resolve this outage." So there was an outage, and this is what we get as compensation.
Yep. The outage was rough. It was basically the Texas data center lost power, and they're supposed to have backup systems, and the backup systems didn't work either. So it was pretty bad.
There is a message from Rich Lambert, the creative director, that is hiding in a pile on page 90 of questioning ZOS massive spike in ping/lag in recent days. What gives? And Rich Lambert was nice enough to pop in here and put together a massive post, and neither of us are very technical when it comes to these things, but we will still read it for you so that way those who would like to know can hear the news, because that's what we do. We're a news broadcast, and we share the news. Would you like to read this one?
Sure. So Rich says, "Hey folks, here's some answers on the main questions in this thread, as well as some insights to our process that we're working on to help us better debug the issues. Thank you for the questions, and please keep on providing feedback. What things do you look at when you get reports about in-game performance issues? Performance issues and their related investigations are complex, and there are loads of things we look at. Just about anything could be a factor when it comes to performance issues. Generally, the big ones we look at are the servers where the issue is occurring, what time it occurred, machine specs for the impacted players, what affected players were doing at the time the issue occurred, and what add-ons the affected players have installed. All these things combined help us get a better full picture of most issues. And from there, we expand our list of what we look at and if we need more information, as we have for this particular issue. This includes requesting additional information from affected players and also implementing new logging when necessary. What do the in-game performance charts look like now? The ones that I personally look at the most, crashes, long load times, and server frames, are all pretty solid overall. We have a few crashes we're addressing, but they are rarely occurring. The long load time reports, especially on console, are very small, and server frames, how bogged down the server is also very stable, at least outside of prime time. During prime time, there are a few spikes that we'd like to figure out, and we are implementing more tooling or logging in the next few incremental patches to try and get more information for our engineers. What information is most helpful to get when investigating in-game performance issues? Sharing with us the date and time the issue occurred, ideally to the minute, as well as what you were doing at the time is the most helpful. It's also a huge bonus if you have a video or clip of it, so we can see exactly what's being described. We've been watching the video clips you've been sharing with us for this issue. Thank you. What are you able to change when in-game performance issues occur? It really depends on what the issue is. We are able to hotfix some things. A hotfix means no server downtime, but most require an outage. Crashes, broken items, or spawns and exploits are generally easier to find a fix and get something out quickly. Input lag, high ping, or low frame rate type issues are much harder to pinpoint and often take a great deal of time to find and fix. However, in the case of input lag or high ping, it's usually the result of an attack on the servers, and we're able to adjust mitigation whenever we need. Why do investigations sometimes take a long time? Well, there's a lot of different reasons. Some bugs are easy to repro, others are not. Load-related bugs, in general the input lag or high ping type issues, are the most difficult and time-consuming to track down. Remember, ESO is a huge game. Millions of lines of code, over 25 million to sift through. Then you have countless different machine types, drivers, internet types, locations in the world, add-ons, etc. to make bug hunting even more complex. On top of that, the massive servers with hundreds of thousands of players on them at any one time is really hard to replicate internally. It's tough. How many different groups have been involved with investigating this issue? Quite a few people are involved in investigations for ongoing game performance issues, including people from our BI, or Business Intelligence Group, community, customer support, game design, engineering, QA, and live services teams. Has anyone at ZOS been able to replicate this issue? We have not been able to consistently replicate the issue on the live servers or at all on our internal servers due to some live server factors, such as load, being involved. While some of our developers have experienced it on the live servers alongside our players, there's been no clear and consistent smoking gun root cause that we've been able to identify so far. Can someone confirm the role of AI chat monitoring here? We've extensively investigated if this could have an impact on game performance. The way the tool works, it sifts through chat logs that are exported from the game, so it isn't integrated into ESO and never actually touches the game or the chat servers. Regarding the tool itself, it helps us identify at-risk chat and areas of concern faster, but our agents make the determination on whether the account is suspended or banned. We do have some auto-kick rules for chat spam, but anything automated is temporary. Our agents review every automatic action against account history before taking any permanent account action. We have also been using the tool for a couple years and nothing has changed in how we log chat, so the timing doesn't line up. The situation a couple months ago with increased actioning related to chat logs was more a case of changes to our processes and training up new personnel than with the actual tool itself. Ultimately, though, yes, we did look at if the tool was having any noticeable impact to game performance, and it's not. What is your process like when an in-game performance issue is reported? The first step is to gather as much info as we can. Is this one person running into it? Is it multiple? Is it a region or location specific? Platform specific? Does this only happen during prime time? Once we have all the info available, then we start to work on the internal repro. If we can find a way to repro it, we're generally able to get a fix together quickly. What work has been completed or is in progress so far? Outside of the ongoing investigations based on the information you all have provided, we've been working on lots of logging additions for the most part. None of these are going to solve any problems on their own, but they should provide us with better mechanisms for helping better diagnose the problem. Server logging, specifically collecting more metrics about a player's experience from within an instance or region, the number of messages per frame, average and max bytes sent received, etc. Client logging of alternate quit methods. Clients closed via Alt-4 or the Windows X button terminate instantly, and the server wouldn't know if it was intentional and would just be considered a client timeout. This is to aid in false positive detection. Heartbeat disconnector. Basically a message that checks to see if your client is still connected. Should accept any message as traffic, not just heartbeats. If you get a ton of messages, it's rare but possible your heartbeat doesn't get processed in time and you get disconnected. Present a more accurate ping in the game client. Our latency meter is not reflective of what the actual ping is. It's currently tied to frame rate and load screens and whatnot. Investigate the Bandits UI add-on. In the top 15 most used add-ons currently, there are lots of forum posts pointing to this add-on for potential latency issues. The suspicion is that the add-on is using map pings as somewhat of a backdoor to send arbitrary data to clients, regardless of whether players have the add-on installed. The pings would get broadcast to everyone and cause game performance problems like latency and frame rate. Huh.
That was a lot. Thank you for reading it.
I think it's really nice that Rich is being really transparent, though.
It is. That's why I figured it was important to include it.
Yeah, especially because a lot of people that don't frequent the forums probably don't see this, or don't, especially because it's buried pretty deep within, like you said, the that particular post. So,
Yep.
Yeah, that's very interesting. And it's interesting about the Bandits add-on. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I was just looking at some things underneath. Yeah, like I said, I think it's great that he's being transparent. I really do hope, this is the 10th year of the game, and like nobody wants to see people in when something should be being celebrated unhappy for, whatever reason. So I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I don't have any lore tonight. I never got around to adding it back in. I was too busy watching someone's extra live stream while baking.
Sorry. I'm glad you did, though. It was very nice to have you there. I felt the pressure. I was like, oh God, my healer's here.
That's why I wanted you to do it. I'm like, I want to see you heal.
I knew as soon as he said everybody put ones in the chat if you want her to make her healer, I was like, it's over. I'm done.
Oh, yeah.
Goodness. My goodness.
And then so there was that one part when you guys were trying to figure out how you could get the, what's it called? The giveaway thing working. And I'm like, okay, you know what? Why not? If I win this, it could be like, I could give it to a friend, whatever. Okay. And then Peanut's just like, okay, it didn't work. Try it again. Okay, it didn't work. Try it again. Okay, it didn't work. Try it again. So I need to tell you, I have never had to like wash my hands more times in a time while baking than then, because when that was going on was when I was rolling all of like the buttermints, the buttercream mints.
Oh
no. And I'm like, this sucks.
That's the worst. I'm so sorry, dude.
I'm just like, I'm not gonna do it. 4x2 doing great. I don't need to be. And it's just like, okay, Gwen, can you type it in again? I'm like, sir. I don't care at this point. I just want to get these mints made.
Oh,
it's
goodness.
Fun. It's
funny.
But yeah, we don't have lore this week, and I'm not sure where the Dwemer went. Didn't go. Probably someplace we haven't been.
Yeah, I was all over Tamriel yesterday, and I didn't see too much of them. But I did do a reading on tonal architecture, which was a lot.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, gosh, as I'm hitting my microphone right now. Yeah, I did some readings on tonal architecture, and then also the one on the 9 coruscations, which doesn't have anything to do with the Dwemer. That's Magna Gate, but still. Yeah. So, it was a lot.
That's probably where our Khajiit's currently at. He's out looking for the Dwemer.
That's actually what it is. Yeah, he's not here tonight because maybe he found them. Wouldn't that be crazy?
Oh, no. Never. Don't eat the mushrooms. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
You can't tank if you can't see.
Maybe he'll be he'll suddenly become like a superhero, like a mutant tank,
oh my God.
Where he can just
he'll be like Toph from Avatar,
yeah,
where
can,
he just
feel
like
everything.
Super tank. Yeah. Okay. All right.
But
But anyway, down on to no more murder hobos. So we all got murdered this week.
Yeah, we did.
Though we got better. How would your character react to being in the void, and how or who would help them escape? You know, if they wanted to leave.
Oh gosh. I have no idea. Have you actually thought this one out for you?
Kinda, actually. Well, like, for me personally, no, but I got the idea actually from a fan fiction I read where someone had to escape the void. And I'm like, huh, this is an interesting concept. What would happen? And there's different interpretations I've seen of people talking about the void and how it can manifest in different ways. And I'm just like,
Well, yeah, that's true because it's like,
because the void is nothing. You have
it's like
everything, and then you have the void.
it's beyond.
Yeah. It's a deep thought. It's a really deep thought. So if you don't want to think about it, that's fine.
I mean, no, it's not even that. It's just, yeah, yeah. I
Like,
feel
how
like I
would you
need to.
care? Yeah.
I feel like I need to do more research on the void before I would answer this.
Before you answer,
Yeah.
that's good. That prompts you to learn more lore.
Well, I
That
mean,
means
true.
that means my mission is good, doing well.
You just wanted me to look up Sithis. You're like, maybe.
We know where my mind's at all the time. It's
Yeah, I was like,
Stuga and Sithis. Like,
Yep, I was like,
that's my life lately.
Gwen, do you
What?
think that the chapter next year will have to do with Sithis or Duskfall or Shadowscales?
I hope so. I have been I have been pinging Dark Brotherhood stuff so hard lately on my mental radar that it has to be coming up soon.
I think that we might be going to more of. We'll get into this, I'm sure, on another show at some point. But I think that we're going to be going maybe to Black Marsh, like more Black Marsh, and then it wouldn't surprise me if we did Skyrim in 2026 again.
Oh my gosh.
Like
Okay,
the
so
Pale.
the 29th. The 29th is when we will do our year wrap up of what we thought of this year, of what we've all done, and then where we think we're going next year. The 29th. That's when we'll do that. We'll do that. I'll set it up. We'll bring out the wall of crazy and we'll do it on the 29th.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good.
That gives me time to figure out how I'm gonna like make a black hand or statue or something in the Snugpod. It'll be great.
Yes. It will be good. It will be good. Oh,
Love
we
Corn
did it.
Hildegard visit that day. It'll be great. Anyway,
Yes.
announcements.
Announcements.
On Mondays, we have Mondays with Moki, fishing, Cyrodiil, or what other shenanigans we can get into. And that is around, what is it now, 9 p.m. Eastern Time? Right? Yep, it starts around 9 p.m. Eastern Time now. It had a recent time change. And then on Tuesdays, we have Treacherous Tuesdays, which is the dungeons. And on Treacherous Tuesday, it's just kind of a, hey, it's nothing formal, there's no fancy signups, but if there's something you wanted to do in dungeons, if you needed help with something, ask your guildies. Tuesday we try to set aside to help each other out. And then we have Fearless Fridays with Athuria Dragoon, where we are all undaunted.
Undaunted.
We are
We are undaunted.
On Fridays.
Yeah, we are.
Where we group up to do where you can group up with Athuria to do the Undaunted pledges together.
And as for where you can find us, you can find us over on X at Snugpodcast. You can also send us an email if you want. Ask us questions. Tell us about the Void. Tell us about your character. I don't know.
Tell me if there's any cool Dark Brotherhood fan fiction you've seen lately that I might not have heard of.
Yeah. If so, you can send us an email at snugpodcast@gmail.com. And if you are, wanting to watch this instead of listen to it, or maybe you want to listen to it via Twitch, you can if you search for us on twitch.tv/snugpodcast. And sometimes when we have a full crew, you can also find us. Well, you actually can find us after the fact. Oh no, I lost my controller.
Anyway, after the fact, you can also find the video recording on YouTube. If you are prefer to do visuals instead of audio and would like to see what our current Snugpod looks like at this time of year, you can find us on YouTube at Snugpodcast.
Thank you. That was a travesty. Everything fell off the desk. I'm so sorry. Am I still here? Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Whew. Just making sure. I'm just facing the bookshelf. So sorry. Whew.
It's
Okay.
okay. Lore is tempting. It's fine.
Yeah. I just am klutzy and I knocked my controller off onto the floor and panicked and thought it unplugged everything. Anyway, yeah, that's where you can find us. If you'd like to join the guild, beyond that, because maybe you're like, well, these people are crazy, but that's okay. We think they're pretty cool still anyway. Maybe we'll hang out with them. Maybe we'll go hunt dragons with them for charity. If you'd like to do that, then you can come to loreseekers.club. This is our site that has our links to everywhere. You can join the Discord via there. And you can go to the Apply to Guild channel, send a quick application. It'll DM you. And then hopefully we'll get you in as soon as possible. Usually it takes 24 to 48 hours, as long as your app doesn't have anything really weird in it. So, yeah, if you'd like to join the Lore Seekers on PlayStation and on any other platform, you can find us that way. Wow, speedrun is right. Killed it.
I told you.
Boom.
I told you.
Boom. It's going to be less than an hour show, but you know what? It was quite good content, so we're okay.
I mean, we could just randomly pick out a book on the shelves. Just run around and click the first book and read it. I don't have any of the Vivek books in here yet, so it should be safe.
Should be safe. All right, here we go then. I'm just going to do it until I get one. Stop that. Just that. Oh, this is so sad. I wish you could see the stream. I'm just trying to click, and all it's doing is making me jump. Ah! What? Look at me failing.
There's like 300 books in here. How have you not managed to click?
Oh, look. Visions of the Green-Packed Bosmer. I technically grabbed a Dwemer one a second ago, but accidentally exited out of it. Okay, here we go. Excerpts from the original 4-volume work, recorded by Morvis Andrus, who studied the Green-Packed Bosmer for 3 years in the First Era until he was killed in a morning war and devoured by the very clan he'd been studying. Wait a minute. Have you ever read A Dance in Fire?
Yes.
I think that's what this is about.
Well, let's keep going.
I might be wrong, but let's read it. Here we go. Fanriel was 100 years old when she consumed the glow frog of the swamps, and it showed her the upside-down tree city of Heartgreen. It was populated by elves who walked exclusively on their hands. Venerian, the thief who successfully demanded more than 200 payments after invoking the right of theft, was once said to have had a vision of climbing into a tree that appeared in the middle of the forest. The tree had purple leaves, and as Venerian told it, when he sat among them they gave off the most pleasant fragrance. The sweet scent lulled his mind into a state, and while in this state he saw a circular grove of trees. The further he went into the grove, the wider the circle became, so that he could never reach its true center. As he wandered, he met the most beautiful spirit, and when she spoke, her sentences with their last word. Her sentences began with their last words, so that they made circles. "River, come, lie with me by the," she beckoned. Venerian only came to his senses when, slumped in a stupor from the powerful odor of the leaves, he fell from the branches of the tree. He survived the fall, but broke his leg, ending his thieving career. He spent the rest of his life searching the forest for the tree with the purple leaves, but never found it. Then I asked the tree thane whether it is right for the packed Bosmer to say that they see these visions, and whether it wouldn't be better to say that they imagine them. It's clear that these strange apparitions of cities and groves and other such wonders don't exist either in Nirn or in Oblivion. The tree thane took a long drink of whatever foul fermented milk was currently in fashion, and looked at his feet and then at the sky. You say the world ends at what you can see with your eyes. We say that is where the world begins. That's some good Jaga right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. Oh, there you go. Visions of the Green Pact. Boom.
That's how we're going to do our lore for the next few weeks. We're just going to randomly click a book.
I love it. Amazing. Oh, goodness. Well, I think we did it.
We did it. We speedrun it.
We speed ran it, and we got 5 minutes to spare.
Thank you for everyone who joined us for this speed run.
Mm-hmm. And if you're listening to us after the fact, thanks for also joining us for the speed run. Sorry it's a bit shorter of a show this week. My husband says, "Is that like reading a bedtime story?" Yes, but I don't know that you want a Bosmer bedtime story, because it might be about the wild hunt, or I don't know. Yeah, you never know.
Eh,
Eh,
it gives you a starting point for, like, sleep, I guess.
Supposedly. Oh, goodness. Well,
All right.
anything else, Gwen?
Nope, we should end it there before we get more crazy.
We should. Well, with that, I guess we will see you next time. Stay well, be kind, and yeah, go read some random lore, I guess.
Bye.
Sleep well, Tamriel. Gwen, it was too much Jaga. Are you okay?
Dang, Chaga.
Bye, everyone.